JD Niger, Word of Truth channel, Bible teaching with Jeff Deloach. Welcome back to the channel. Whatever time it is in your part of the world. Heavenly Father, bless the message, my brothers and sisters who hear it. We love you, we honor you, we praise you. Amen. So, in the last video, I was talking about how you people don't understand that you don't have anything to say about anyone. You can't even judge yourself. You're not at the top of the food chain. If you were at the top of the food chain, you would be a Jew. And I don't mean Jewish. Come on, man. I'm talking about Hebrew Israelite. Hebrew. God's chosen people. You know what videos I see? Israel, the Jews are not God's chosen people. Fuck if we're not. What kind of demon says that shit? You're grafted into you're grafted into Israel, people. You ever read the Bible? You ever read the Bible? So anyway, the point I was trying to make is in Samuel, what was it? The death of Ishbosheth. 2 Samuel chapter 4. When Saul was killed and the kingdom was switching over to David. Why did God make David king? Because when he never fucked with Saul. He never turned his back on Saul. He loved the Benjamites. He loved King Saul. He loved Jonathan. He loved God. That's why he loved Saul. That's why he knew God put Saul in charge. It says right here. You guys don't understand. I'm not your average dick. Israel made David king. Now David said, by the hand of my servant David, I will save my people Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. And Abner also spoke in the ears of Benjamin, and Abner went to speak in the ears of David at Hebron. All that seemed good to Israel, that seemed good to the whole house of Benjamin. They were trying to unite the kingdoms. So when you think of God's kingdom, Judah, King David, Judah, Solomon, Judah, Jesus, Judah, 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 Solomon, David, Jesus, Judah, kings of Judah, kings of Jerusalem, Solomon, Jesus, David, right? We're the leaders. We're the leaders of God's people. And when Benjamin was named the number one tribe, first king of Israel, that set a tone, people. You got to go back to the beginning. How did we get here? How did we get this Judite king of kings? How did we get Jesus? How? Through Judah and Benjamin. Benjamin was born in Bethlehem. David was born in Bethlehem. Solomon was born in Bethlehem. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Bethlehem Ephrata. We go into this all the time. If you want to get to heaven, you gotta cling to Israel. You gotta cling to the real Jews, me and my people, the ones that are grafted in. My buddy Tim is a Christian, Gentile, but he's grafted in because he understands the Bible. He's a good Christian compared to me. I'm not. I don't know. I'm all right. I don't do the Christian thing too good. I'm too oppositional to not love, but anyway, so anyway, King Saul is the man. King David took over for King Saul. That's how, when the Lord told me, you're a Benjamin of Judah. My buddy Jay Hall, brother Jay Hall, you can check out his channel. I don't go anywhere very much. I know he's doing the right thing. There's not a whole lot I can learn from him, but I like he's right. He's a good Christian. He has it right. He's not stupid. He knows the Bible well enough. Anyhow, he even said, how could you be two tribes? It's not really two tribes, Judah and Benjamin. Judah's the one that's the face of Israel, and Benjamin's the spirit of Israel. News of Saul's death. Now it came to pass after the death of Saul, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Amalekites. Those are those rats that are over there in Jerusalem right now, Amalekites. And David had abode 2 days in Ziklag. It came even to pass on the third day that a man came out of the camp of Saul, which had his clothes rent and earth upon his head. And so it was when David, that he fell to the earth and did obeisance. And David said unto him, where'd you come from? And he said, unto him, out of the camp of Israel I am escaped. And David said, how went the matter, I pray thee, tell me. And he said, the people have fled from battle, and many of the people also are fallen and dead. And Saul and Jonathan, his sons, are dead also. And David said to the young man that told him, how knowest thou that Saul and Jonathan, his son, are dead? And the young man that told him said, as I happened by chance upon Mount Gilboa, behold, Saul leaned upon his spear, and lo, the chariots and horsemen followed hot after him. And when he looked behind him, he saw me and called unto me, and I answered, here I am. You ever have the Lord call you? You ever answer, here I am, Lord, what? What do you want me to do? You ever have him call you? This motherfucker should have said, I didn't hear you. Pretended like he didn't even hear. When you hear the call of God and you don't know what to do with that, that's why you don't ever answer the call, because you don't have anything to answer. It's good. Because when you answer the wrong way, like Richard Joyce does, or some of these other fucking fake ass Bible teachers on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a Bible teacher. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you that. God's going, oh, these fuckers, man. He put that shit in their mouth to draw other idiots in. The go along to get along crowd. And he said unto me, who are you? And I answered him, I am an Amalekite. Do you think the Amalekite should have fucking said, answered Saul? Do you think these Amalekites over here should be playing like they're Jews? No, man. No. The answer is no. Listen. And he said unto me, Stand, I pray thee, upon me, and slay me, for anguish has come upon me, because my life is yet whole in me. So I stood upon him and slew him, because I was sure that he could not live. After that he was fallen. So this guy's lying. That's not what happened. He's an Amalekite. He's a liar. This is what we're talking about right now in the world. These Amalekites, these rats, that you fucking Christian nationalists, you gotta stand up for Israel. Am I risking my life? Yeah, I am. Do you give a fuck? You don't give a fuck about anyone except yourself, Christian. You have no loyalty to nothing. You're immoral, unethical, scheming, backstabbing niggas. That's what most of you are. You're not grafted into Israel. You're out there in the weeds playing Christian nationalist games. Anyway, let me continue. So this Amalekite lied. That's not what happened. Saul fell on his own sword. Even his arm bearer wouldn't kill him. Saul's like, dude, I need you to kill me before these uncircumcised fucking bitches come and abuse me. And the arm bearer said, fuck if I am. I'm not touching you, bro. So Saul fell on his own sword, and the homeboy fell on his sword, the arm bearer. Let me continue. You guys don't understand what you're better off not even answering the call. Being an innocent knucklehead. Because if you start thinking you're something that you're not, this guy thought he was something he was not. And he thought he could lie his way into the kingdom. Hey, King David, I helped you out, man. I killed that guy that was after you. What did David say? Then David took hold of his clothes and rent them, and likewise all the men that were with him. And they mourned and wept and fasted until evening for Saul and Jonathan his son, and for the people of the Lord, and for the house of Israel, because they were fallen by the sword. Are we crying right now for all the good people that these genocidal maniacs have killed? Are you sad? You could give a fuck. It's a spiritual war. Anyway, let me continue. The young man is executed. Then David said unto the young man and told him, Where are you? And he answered, I am the son of a stranger. I am the son of a stranger, an Amalekite. Those aren't my people over there. They're Amalekites. They're Edomites. Just like a lot of you fuckers. You're strangers, you're Gentiles, you're foreigners, you're weak-ass little heathen, pagan witches. And David said unto him, How were you not afraid to stretch forth your hand to destroy the Lord's anointed? How did you get the nerve to fucking kill Saul? Bitch. Where did you get the nerve to kill the Lord's anointed, bitch? And David called one of the young men and said, Go near and fall upon him. And he smote him that he died. And David said unto him, Thy blood be upon thy head, for thy mouth has testified against thee, saying, I have slain the Lord's anointed. You know why Richard Joyce doesn't spout back? He knows. Why doesn't anyone pull me up and go, this guy's crazy. This guy thinks he's an angel. He thinks he says he's a Benjamite of Judah. He claims to be Adonijah, the fourth son of King David. What a cuckoo clock. A lamentation for Saul. Song of David. Lamentation for Saul. 2 Samuel 1:17. And David lamented with his lamentations over Saul and over Jonathan his son. Also, he told Israel to teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. What do I know about my tribe? Judah, Benjamin? Judah, Benjamin? I know that I'll never fail. Why? Because the first two kings of Israel, Judah and Benjamin, are my people. And David said it when Saul died. Okay. Yeah, we're arming you fuckers. I'm weaponized, bitches. I'm weaponized. Tell it not in Gath, publish it not in the streets of Ashkelon, lest the daughters of the Philistines rejoice, lest the daughters of the uncircumcised triumph. I'm not even afraid. I'll tell you right to your face, you fucking foreigners, you Gentile heathens. I'm not afraid. You mountains of Gilboa, let there be no dew, neither let there be rain upon you, nor fields of offerings, for there the shield of the mighty is vilely cast away. What do you guys do when you turn your back on me? You're slaying your own God. You're fighting against your own soul. You don't have to like me. You just have to respect me. Honor me. I don't even care if you do or you don't. You will. The shield is vilely cast away. It's been defiled. They've defiled us. You fucking heathens have defiled us. The shield of Saul is though he had not been anointed with oil. You fuckers are treating me like a bitch. Richard Joyce, you won't even answer? Stuart, nothing? Nothing? Nothing. I call these guys bitch-ass fucking jackass pieces of shit, heathen bastards right to their fucking mug, and they have no answer. From the blood of the slain, from the fat of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan turned back not. I'm not turning back. All gas, no brakes. And the sword of Saul returned not empty. Do you think I'm not going to bring home the prey? You guys think so? You think I'm just some fucking jackass coming off the top of my head? You think so, darling? This is David talking about Saul and Jonathan, the Benjamites, the first family kings of Israel, anointed by God. My tribe. Saul and Jonathan were lovely and pleasant in their lives, and in their death they were not divided. They were swifter than eagles. They were stronger than lions. They were swifter than eagles and stronger than lions. You daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you in scarlet with other delights, who put on ornaments of gold upon your apparel. I want to dress you up in my love. I want to dress you up in my love. Madonna, dress you up in my love. All over, all over. Dress you up in my love. What did Saul do? He loved Israel. He brought home every wonderful thing from God, with all kinds of different violence and intrigue and so this is David talking about Saul and Jonathan. They were swifter than eagles, they were stronger than lions. You daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you in scarlet with other delights, who put on ornaments of gold upon your apparel. How are the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? O Jonathan, you were slain in the high places. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. See, if you guys were really Christians, you'd be distressed for me. You would feel my pain. You would cry for me. You would feel something. You don't feel shit. You'd be like David. You'd be distressed. You'd be hurt. You'd be hurt to know that there's a Benjamite talking to you and you're just whatever. How the mighty have fallen in the midst of the battle. O Jonathan, you were slain in the high places. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, surpassing the love of women. How the mighty have fallen and the weapons of war perished. He loved Jonathan more than women. Why? Because David understood that men are God's people. You women are the problem. You're not no solution. Most of you are the problem, not the solution. Sorry. I mean, why did David love Jonathan more than women? Because you should love a Benjamite. You should love me. I'm the best thing you'll ever see.